hella fast.
Alright, what's up guys? We're back. We're getting EK hatch all so far. Max has all the body work pretty much done on this side. It's all sanded down with 220, getting ready for its sealer. So the hood still needs to be done. That's the previous owner's work. But yeah, this is our flip car, so we're trying to get this thing fixed up to flip. So a lot of work to be done. Whole engine bay has been sanded. Max has the fenders off. This door is almost done. A lot more work to do. You'll see it. My car is over here too. I'm not getting anything done today. Taking a break from it. Got to figure out where the cage is. Alright guys, so it's getting late. Most of the car is all sanded down. Just giving it another wash so we can see how it's starting to look. So Max has the engine bay right now soaking some degreaser because we are painting the engine bay as well. So that's all sanded and prepped. And he's just degreasing the whole back of the car because we're doing the jams and everything. So he's working on that right now. And we're going to get it done. Alright guys, so it's been a process. Which we knew it would. It always becomes a process. You even start touching body work, and it's like, okay, we're in for it, you know, because you start, and you're like, okay, I'm just gonna fix this dent and this dent, and you're like, what the fuck? What's that dent? And what's this little dent? What's this little dent? And then you know it, you're doing the entire roof of the car, and still mixing more Bondo. But no, it's a very thin layer, it's just a skim coat. So looking good so far though. Alright guys, so finished up the whole body. Everything's all sanded and ready to go. So we're gonna get all the trim pieces painted back up so that way the car looks fresh once the yellow paint is thrown on it. So Max right now is just giving it a wipe down and we are getting it ready to be finished up. So we got a lot more work to go. You'll see it happen. Alright guys, so since the last video, a lot has been done. So the spray booth is just about finished up. Max got some fans today for pretty cheap, about 20 bucks for the fans, and all the wood was free. So Max built this stand right here and built the ventilation system for the spray booth here, and he ordered some lights and we got the lights installed. Well, he did. I wasn't here. I swear. Back over at the shop, we got the spray booth all finished up. So now it's just time to start masking off this car and start getting this thing ready for paint. So we don't have a whole bunch more to do except mask it off and paint it. So off. The car looks pretty good as far as, you know, being prepped out. Now we're going to be doing every part of this thing too. So we're going to be doing, you know, the jams, everything. So everything's all sanded and prepped and ready. So Max right now is going to be taping off the front bumper so that way when we paint this black, we don't get any black on the rest of the bumper. And this is going to be yellow, so it's going to be yellow with, you know, the OEM look of this still being black like it's supposed to be OEM. So anyways, we're going to get to it, get to work, and you're going to see the process here shortly. Alright guys, so we got the EK hatch in here and it's all taped up, ready to go, and all wiped down. So just got done wiping it down with our degreaser here. We got a little frog right there. Anyways, there's a little frog in the corner right here. The car is just about ready to spray. So we're going to come back in the morning with a fresh start because it's about 12 o'clock right now and we've been going at it since 8 a.m. with our day jobs and until now. So it's done. So here it is. So this is the before, and you guys are gonna see right now, here in about 4 or 5 seconds, the process. Let's get it done. All right, so morning has arrived and the car is all ready to get sprayed. So all that's left now is to get all the vehicles moved out, so that way any particles that particulate out the back of this booth here don't land on our vehicles that are already fresh painted. So Max right now is warming up his EK, and he's gonna get that pulled out, and then I'm gonna pull the coupe out, the EG coupe, and then it's just time to mix some paint and start spraying. So you guys are gonna see, I'm gonna throw a time lapse at this, so let's see it get done. Alright, so just getting the sealer mixed up right here. So this is some good full epoxy 491-12 from Nason. And it's a 2-to-1. So Max is getting this mixed in right now. Gonna get it poured, and then we're gonna get some sealer on this thing. So you're gonna see it happen. Alright guys, so it's been a little bit of a process. We had a little bit of technical difficulties today. So we had an issue with the gun. The tip clogged, kind of made a mess, and so we had to stop and restart. However, that did interfere with me being able to do any more filming at the moment, because we had to focus on getting this thing fixed before it dried. And so now the sealer's all on, the whole engine bay is all done, everything's looking pretty good. So what we had to fix was some splatter marks before we paint the yellow. So Max is actually going to start mixing up the yellow paint right now, and we're going to get the yellow laid on her. So I'm doing the engine bay portion, and Max is doing the actual car itself. Now I think it's gonna be looking pretty good, so you'll see the process and see how it comes out.
Alright guys, so we're in the spray booth right now, and it might be kind of hard to hear me, but the first coat of the yellow is starting to go on right now. As you can see, the engine bay, the sealer is all done, and the first coat of yellow is going on right now. So you're going to see the process, guys. Our spray booth is functioning perfectly. So we're going to get it done.
Alright guys, so we are now painting the last part, the front bumper. So we just got done taping off everything. So the doors, fenders, and rear bumper and hood are all in here. There's going to need to be some wet sanding on the fenders. The doors need a little bit of love too. We ended up not having enough paint to do the bottom of the hood, so we just got kind of creative with it and put our logo there and did a little bit of splatter. But everything's kind of hanging and drying and curing right now in here. And the car is out there. And Max is going to have to just spray the front bumper out here, so that way the sealer doesn't contaminate the yellow in there. So we're going to get to that and get it done. and get this thing put together. It's gonna be a long night, probably another 12 o'clock night, but you'll see it. We're gonna get it done. It is definitely gonna be a long night. Alright guys, a little update. It's about 10:30 now, and we are just getting to putting the car back together. We just got the driver door put on, so driver door is now installed, and here is the view of the car. So it is starting to look pretty good. You're gonna see some more, but I got to get this passenger door put on and get to work. It's starting to get late, so more to come. And alright guys, and the time has come. We are bleeding the coolant system now, so the V20B is all back together. We still need to tie the exhaust up, but she's all together. Hit that few step. So the tune still needs dialed in a little bit. It's a little rich, but she's good to go. Well guys, that's just about it for the night. So this is how it's looking so far. So still need to finish mounting up the front bumper, and we need to bleed the clutch, and then that's pretty much done in the engine bay. Got all of our nice hardware, everything's all installed, nice and clean. Still got to put the distributor cap on. It's looking pretty well. So here is the full view of the car. So right now we got the seats out because I just got done blowing it out. We're gonna vacuum and shampoo the carpets, make it look nice and brand new. But I did clean and detail the dash and door panels and all the plastics in the car already. I did clean up the back seat as well a little bit already, but there is a lot more to do as far as making that thing look good. The seats are right over there. Those just got pressure washed, so those are gonna have to dry. But this car is definitely coming along. It's been a long process for sure, but it's almost done and it's starting to come together. Stay tuned, you'll see it with the seats in. That's about all it needs in the side skirts.